The Ring is one of the scariest movies I've ever seen. I know it's probably not as scary these days, but the idea of watching something that will bring on your demise days after watching it is absolutely terrifying. Everything about that movie, from the ghost to the actual tape to the atmosphere, everything. The Ring is truly one of the greatest horror movies ever made. I'm really excited to talk about the story that actually inspired the movie. Make sure to like, comment, subscribe if you haven't already for spooky videos every week. Now let's talk about the scary legend, this story. Now, as the story goes, a woman named Okiku, she was a servant of a samurai. This woman found out that her master was planning on killing the man she really liked. And of course, she was just one of those people who were at the wrong place at the wrong time. She was not supposed to overhear that conversation. It didn't end well. She knew too much, so they had to get rid of her. She was then accused of stealing one of the 10 valuable plates owned by her master. So they threw her into a well. In the afterlife, of course, all she wanted was revenge. She became an audio ghost. And as you know, audio ghosts only get angrier and angrier with time. It is said that she would crawl out of the well every single night and haunt the samurai. She did that until he went mad. Every night he could hear her crawling and crying super loud. And that's when he knew she was coming. This is not the only version, of course. Some will say that the samurai was actually in love with her. But since he was married, she kept on rejecting him every single time he would make a move. He was obsessed with her though, so he did not give up. He then hid or broke one of the 10 valuable plates. And of course, accused her of doing so, in hopes that she would just give in and become his mistress. She then threw herself down the well to get away from him. What a disgusting man, honestly. She would rather do that than be with him. Now, each and every single night after her death, Okiku's voice was heard coming from the well, counting from 1 to 9. And apparently this has something to do with the plates. It was 10 very valuable plates, and he broke or hid one to incriminate her. So Okiku would count from 1 to 9, and then she would let out a ghostly wail and cry. That drove the samurai insane. Imagine hearing that every single night. Must be creepy as hell. Now, it is said that anyone who's by that well and hears a voice counting from 1 to 9 will die within 9 days. Some will even say this curse applies to any well in Japan. Come to think of it, it doesn't really sound like she's an audio ghost. I mean, her spirit is not violent at all. So yeah, I take back what I said. She ain't no audio ghost. Do you guys know about audio ghosts, by the way? I think I have a video about that. If I do, it's gonna be right here. I'm gonna make an updated one, of course. Now, this is the well right here. Okiku's well at Himeji Castle. Forgive me if I'm mispronouncing that. This place is actually said to be one of the most beautiful castles left in the country. And this tale is very much popular. And of course, has many other versions. What do you guys think? Have you ever heard of this before? Japanese legends are my favorite.
And I'm always gonna say that.
Thank you so much for watching this video. I hope you're having an awesome day or night. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe if you haven't already for spooky videos every week. And I'll see your children in my next one. Toodles!